Did You Know starts now, but first, it's bong docking time! Welcome all to Did You Know, episode 11, and of course, Health Canada health warnings, but we're going to compare it against another country. Let's find out. Canadian cannabis health warnings compared to Germany's. Yes. Now that Germany is one of the, how would I say it, purveyors of cannabis, they just started this year. We'll find out what they're like, how they think. Germany's Cannabis Act mandates that all legally distributed cannabis, including products from social clubs, carry strict government-approved health warnings. Packaging must explicitly display the concentration of THC and CBD alongside comprehensive warnings regarding the risks of addiction, the potential for permanent brain development harm in adolescence, and a general caution against use during pregnancy. Oh boy. What, did they take something out of our books? These guys must just, I don't know, play cards together or something. Health warnings and regulations in Germany. Adolescent and young adult risks. Health authorities heavily emphasize that young consumption pose grave dangers to brain development, cognitive function, and mental health. Subsequently, the law places stricter limits on cannabis use for young adults between 18 and 20, restricting them to products with a maximum THC of 10%. Wow. You're going to treat them like medical. They're never going to understand anything else. Hey, it has its benefits, I guess. Health warnings and regulations in Germany continue with mandatory packaging requirements. Legal distribution must occur in neutral standard packaging that strictly avoids any marketing or appealing designs. These packages are legally obligated to bear standardized health and safety warnings. Wow, that's a lot like us too. Make it so it's scary, but you're going to sell it. Awesome. Health warnings and regulations in Germany continues with addiction and mental health. Public health agencies in Germany consistently warn about the risk of cannabis use disorder and the exacerbation of pre-existing psychotic and cardiovascular conditions, especially with frequently high potency use. Yep. But it sure does a lot to keep pain down, inflammation down, without the use of opioids. They don't ever mention that one. Let's do the recap on Canadian cannabis health warnings compared to Germany's. Of course, they talk about the adolescent and young adult risks. If you try to cap an adolescent at 10, they're going to want it more. I don't understand that. Next, the mandatory packaging requirements. Nobody's going to ever say anything about that. It's just if you put lies on it that says everybody's going to die from the stuff. But we don't want kids getting in it, so it's a good idea. Never a problem if it's done responsibly. And then last but not least, the addictions and mental health. These guys can make up their own names. They can have the greatest strength in trying to make it that it's dangerous, but at the same time sell it. It's just, I don't know. If you don't do what? Consume responsibly, you're never going to be able to take any medication in life. So I don't understand. That's your problem. That's anybody's problem. But if you're told to do it a certain way and you follow that, you're going to turn funny? It's very hard to believe. It's anything. You're going to have any kind of problem if you keep going with a medication that's over what is prescribed. And then you'll have that disorder. It's crazy. But they're in the same camp. Be one with your cannabis medicine because you know better. And always unlock the healing powers. We'll see you on the next one. Peace! And we chop Winnie says, see you on the next one.